Have I gone the right way? I probably have gone the right way. This is so... Oh, Jesus! Freaking heck! Does anyone remember Thomas Was Alone? That game where it basically took shapes and formed a massive story and warmed your heart and made you fall in love truly with a shape. Oh, just imagine that, but if the shapes are actually out to kill you, you're in VR, and basically you're shitting yourself pretty well all the way through the game. That's pretty well what Scared by Squares is. Stay there. Do not move. Let me explain a little. So the story isn't exactly Mills and Boons, but it is there, and it, gives an excuse why things are happening. You're a prisoner with a life sentence, and basically your only chance is to go into this cube to solve and work out what is going on within it. However, what they don't tell you is the fact that there's some sort of evil shapeshifter within the cube, and the cube was basically created in order to keep the shapeshifter, well, from shapeshifting. And thus your journey begins into the darkness of insanity, trust me. From the very start of playing Scared by Squares, you kind of feel a little bit uneasy, and that does not go away. In fact, it increases in parts. Oh shit. No. Holy crap. Oh my good grief. I commend the almost Jaws effect that they have going in this game. Part of the time, there's nothing happening. You're wandering around. You're solving puzzles, some difficult, some quite easy. And these sections are basically the calm before the storm, whereas you'd get the right amount of jump scares, not too many that you kind of become used to them, and not too few that, there's hardly any in there. And these jump scares can come from basically almost anything. Lighting, sound, the music. I shit you not. I jumped at the music at certain points. And sounds in the background and whispers, little children whispering and adults and women. It's just plays with your mind. Stairway to, please don't start clapping. Please don't start practicing. Freaking shitting me. Things moving from one area to the other, or just turning around and suddenly having something in front of you that you didn't notice before. Believe it or not, there's even parkour sections, and these are truly terrifying. I was jumping over, trying to get to a different platform, and it's just so scary. You can see right down the bottom of this chasm, and it's like, I don't want to fall, and then you got everything happening in the background. It's just scary without being in your face scary. This legit is scary as shit. The puzzles are, to be fair, quite decent. Some working out like objects, or some to open doors. There's even one of those ones where basically you light up an area, you see your path, and then as soon as you go towards it, it turns the lights off, and you have to, remember the squares that you need to step on. But even in these sections, you still feel slightly unsettled, as if you're just waiting for something to happen and nothing does, and then all of a sudden, it does. The game when I played it was not perfect. It was a little choppy, although I couldn't quite tell whether it was choppy or whether that was a deliberate thing within the game. Nothing was really game breaking, although I do wish that they had a speed up, like a run mode or something. Not too fast, but a little bit faster than just plodding along all the time. I know probably why they put it like that was to give you a bit more tension, but I don't know, I think I still would have had that tension even if I could move faster. Your character does have a torch on your wrist, which actually does look quite cool most of the time, and I have to give a big shout out to the shadows, lighting and the like within this game. It really did help with the atmosphere and, if you like, the spookiness of it. And likewise, the sound was phenomenal. Voices in the background, things just making that little bit of sound here and there. Really good music. I normally turn down music, although I didn't see an option, but I can see why there wasn't an option. You wouldn't want to. On first load up, you do notice the fact that they are adding things a bit later on, like cosmetics, which does actually look quite cool, and also things like extra levels, which are coming hopefully very soon. There's also going to be online co-op, which would be pretty cool to have someone in that world experiencing the terrors with you. As for that score of Scared by Squares, and I fully understand that Halloween's on its way, I'm going to be giving it, and this obviously is for the score of what I've played so far, a 8 out of 10. I absolutely freaking love this game, and I will definitely be going back and playing the extra bits whenever they come out. And I would definitely say, if you like a good scare and sort of like of that sort of person, this is made for you. And talking about Halloween, I will be doing some gameplays of, well, horror games on the run up to it. And if you want to see me being scared shitless whilst playing VR games, do subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching, because life is better when we game together.